Taylor Swift's Cats as ring bearers, Patrick Mahomes tossing the band like a touchdown pass, a single song that made an NFL quarterback cry. Every one of those claims went viral after the most secretive wedding in modern history. An estimated $30 million. Roughly 1,100 guests. Zero footage. Now the witnesses are finally talking, and this rumor tribunal begins with the fortress that made it all possible. On Friday, July 3, 2026, the couple converted Madison Square Garden from a massive public arena into a highly restricted ballroom. To pull off an event of this scale, organizers engineered a total physical and digital blackout. Security personnel at the entrance enforced a strict ban on communication, requiring all attendees to surrender their mobile phones and cameras at security checkpoints before entering. This complete lock on personal technology ensured that not a single frame of unauthorized footage could escape to the public, leaving the world outside to wonder what was happening behind closed doors. The cost of executing this level of privacy was historic. According to expert wedding cost analysis from Esther Lee, the editorial director of the Knot Worldwide, as cited by page 6, the total bill likely exceeded $30 million. Within that budget, Lee estimated that the venue transformation alone commanded between $5 and $10 million, while the massive floral program and custom decor accounted for an estimated $5 million. Beneath these custom arrangements, the bride wore a custom Christian Dior haute couture gown designed by Jonathan Anderson, and comedian Adam Sandler stood at the altar to officiate the ceremony. Outside, the venue displayed hot pink lighting and massive Just and T Married signage on its exterior walls. By gathering roughly 1,100 guests in the heart of Manhattan under an absolute communications embargo, the couple created a perfect information vacuum. This engineered silence became the fertile soil where internet speculation began to grow. 5 days after the blackout at Madison Square Garden, the silence broke in South Lake Tahoe. On July 8, 2026, former NFL quarterback Ryan Fitzpatrick stood on the green at the American Century Championship Celebrity Golf Tournament. Facing an Access Hollywood camera, he became the first verified insider to step into the rumor tribunal. Fitzpatrick confirmed he attended the ceremony, and he immediately began striking down the wildest claims circulating online. First up was the internet's favorite theory that Taylor's beloved cats, Meredith Grey and Olivia Benson, walked down the aisle as the official ring bearers. Fitzpatrick did not hesitate. He ruled the rumor flatly false, stating they're not cats. Next came the ultimate sports crossover claim. That superstar quarterback Patrick Mahomes caught the wedding band and launched a perfect ring toss directly to Travis Kelce at the altar. Again, Fitzpatrick shook his head. The Mahomes ring throw was officially ruled false. While he cleared up those early fabrications, the former quarterback kept some secrets close to his chest. Joking with the reporter, Fitzpatrick admitted he was not entirely sure he was at liberty to say everything. But the tribunal was officially open, and two of the internet's biggest myths had just collapsed. While Fitzpatrick shut down the wildest athletic and feline rumors, he offered a different kind of confirmation when the topic shifted to the ceremony's actual soundtrack. For months, internet forums debated what song would accompany the bride's walk. Fitzpatrick confirmed that the speculation was true, a string quartet version of Love Story played as Taylor walked down the aisle. The classic melody transformed the massive venue, and the emotional weight of the moment caught even the seasoned NFL veteran off guard. Fitzpatrick admitted that the processional may have actually made him cry. According to his first-hand account, he was not the only one shedding tears in the crowd. When asked about the couple's reactions at the altar, Fitzpatrick characterized Travis as the more emotional partner of the two. The day, as he described it, perfectly balanced sincere sentimentality with light-hearted celebration. It was deeply emotional, but also incredibly fun and funny, matching the public personalities of both the bride and groom. That high-energy spirit carried directly into the reception. Fitzpatrick verified firsthand that guests spent long, extended hours on the dance floor, proving that the celebration lasted late into the night. Yet, even with his candid admissions, some details from the reception remained just out of reach. When pressed on the rumor that Hollywood icon Tom Hanks was the ultimate life of the party, dancing alongside the guests, Fitzpatrick hesitated. He offered only a vague, maybe, leaving the actor's rumored late-night antics officially unconfirmed. For now, the tribunal has its clearest truth: a genuine, deeply moving ceremony, verified by a self-described crying quarterback. Aside from the viral myths, a collection of untold first-hand stories existed, details the internet never even rumored. BBC Radio 1 breakfast host Greg James carried the wedding's most challenging secret, starting in October when Taylor Swift personally invited him during an appearance on his morning show. For months, James hosted his daily national radio program, forced to keep the massive news completely hidden from his listeners and his employers. When the day arrived, James experienced the intense security protocol firsthand. He walked into Madison Square Garden through a plastic-walled privacy tent he compared to a giant car wash. Inside, the strict digital blackout gave way to a massive, high-energy party. James later described a culinary setup featuring multiple cakes and an endless buffet of unlimited food. The formal reception quickly became a giant club, where a DJ took over and guests were invited to jump directly on stage to dance. James joined the crowd on stage, losing himself in what he described as an amazingly strange, spectacular dream. For a broadcaster who makes a living sharing every detail of his life, keeping this surreal experience completely under wraps until he returned to the airwaves became his ultimate test of silence. Former NFL tight end Greg Olsen took to his Youth Inc. podcast to crown the celebration as the event of the century. Olsen shared a bizarrely casual encounter from inside the Madison Square Garden men's restroom, where a nearby voice paid a compliment to his hat. The brief 2-minute conversation ended with Olsen identifying that friendly voice as action star Tom Cruise. Because Cruise has never commented publicly on the night, the exchange remains entirely uncorroborated. Still, Olsen's first-hand memory offers a glimpse into how the world's biggest celebrities interacted when the cameras were off, behaving less like untouchable icons and more like ordinary wedding guests. At the celebrity golf tournament in South Lake Tahoe, NBA superstar Stephen Curry faced the cameras to address his own place in the wedding's orbit. Despite having golfed with Travis in 2023, Curry laughed off his absence from the ceremony, confirming on camera that the invite simply didn't come his way. His relaxed, self-deprecating delivery kept the moment light, even as Travis's brother Jason Kelce participated in the exact same tournament. For a couple that runs in the highest circles of sports and entertainment, the final guest list was far more than a simple headcount. It functioned as the summer's unofficial ranking system, proving that even some of the world's biggest athletes remained on the outside looking in. In an era of total exposure, ultimate status is the silence money can't buy. Which rumor did you believe before our verdicts? Tell us below as we prepare our follow-up on the honeymoon and that unresolved Tom Hanks question. Subscribe to never miss an investigation.